The phone I have right now is a Samsung A42 5G, and I'll show you the phone right now and how this is legit. So for mine, the prices went down now, but for mine I've gotten this model, the one with the 3 cameras 5G model. We cannot forget about taxes though. We cannot forget all about that when it comes to phones. So this is originally a $500 phone, $400 phone, because if you check here, you've been lied to this whole time. Like, they're doing price drops now with carriers and all that, but as you can see, they're still trying to charge you like $200, and you can get it cheap when you go refurbished. But as you can see, they're trying their best to give you these new phones right here, A23 5G by the way. These new phones right here with worse cameras, bigger price tag, and they're even trying to sell it here. That's not on sale. That's really not, you know. So let's take, for instance, you're wanting an iPhone, okay? And I'll tell you how this is legit, and I'll show you how this is legit. Okay? So let's say you want a iPhone 13, for instance, and you're an iPhone user. You're like, I want the best price. Well, I would recommend lower price first. You know, lower price. Look for the lowest price. And I like how it directs you straight to the lowest price for the iPhone 13. So, which one is exactly a good deal? Well, it's not the effect of good pricing, it's the good effect of, is this seller trusted, you know? So we're going to go here. And you do not want it going lower than 4 stars, by the way. You want it to be going 4 stars and above. And they'll tell you why they're going to be at 4 stars. And their sales, you know? There's different devices they sell, but this is their products. They sell in different colors. You can get a 12 Pro Max for $524, which I think is a better deal. But if you want what's brand new, you can get this. And if you want top shelf, like, you know, I would not recommend. Just go for the lowest price. You can get different color for the lower price, but I got mine in like good condition. My device is my Samsung in good condition, and they've got all these different colors to choose between for still cheap prices. So let's say you want red, you can do that. If you want midnight, you can do that. Still a good price. But let's see here. Instance, you're not spending $800 like you would on the original, because you're gonna go here, back here. Then you're going to go ahead and search up iPhone 13. Because at carriers, they charge you. They charge you $800. Especially at the Apple store, that's a scam. If you're the Apple user, then why would you do this to yourself? Why would you make yourself go broke just for a phone? If you're going to be part of Apple's ecosystem, you better do it right, man. So, you can even get this for less if you are trading in your items. Like your old tech items too, you can even get it for cheaper than it already is. That's something I like about BackMarket. And these reviews things, these may throw you off a little bit. Some of them are real, some of them are fake. So that's why I'm basing this off of the seller, which you can do down here. I'm going to base it off the seller, off of the customer satisfaction. I'm going to base it off how many items they sell. And I'm going to base it off of the price in comparison to other sellers. So if you're on Google, for instance, I'm going to go here, iPhone 13, 128 gigabyte model, storage. You're going to go here. All these deals are a lie. You still have to do monthly payments. You're going to spend at least $600 and above, which may look like $100 difference, But sometimes you can get an even better deal, like going higher storage. You can do 256 gigabytes, and you can go lower condition, lower price. And sometimes when you order fair condition, this isn't a guarantee part for the fair condition part, but sometimes you won't even get a scratch on it. That's how good these used phones are. I'd always recommend buying good condition, because I've gotten a good condition phone, no scratches, no nothing. But that's how you do it. And it's going to tell you, the most important part of this is it tells you what's going to be in the box. And it comes with a charging cable. And you can see if it's unlocked or not. What GSM and CDMA is your carriers. So I'm going to go here on Google, GSM carriers. This is what you know what a GSM carrier is. These are GSM carriers, the major carriers, of course. These major, well-known, affordable carriers are what GSM is. CDMA is like Verizon, Sprint, Metro PCS. Well, it's Metro by T-Mobile now, so of course they're going to be a GSM carrier now because they're with T-Mobile. You get what I'm talking about here. So let's go GSM carriers. You can look around and it will tell you the different ones. Photos. So yeah, you can see the GSM and then CDMA carriers. These are like CDMA carriers. But if you're on the mobile version of this, it will tell you, like on their website, mobile version, it'll tell you what's supported and what's not. So you get a lot of storage. It tells you all the information for the phone. It tells you the release date, if it's double SIM or not, which is like, you know, SD card and SIM, regular SIM. And then there's like nano, all that. eSIM, which is like, you know, SIM cards that are built into the phone, which is like iPhone 14, 5G, yes. And it's going to tell you what it's compatible with on the PC version, especially right here. Verizon compatible, AT&T compatible. It's compatible with all of this. Fully unlocked. Which is the best part about this, is why you should use BackMarket and Amazon. Now, the thing about BackMarket that satisfied me the most is they didn't screw up my order. I got what I paid for. A brand new phone from last year. Big screen. Good processor. Most importantly, I'm satisfied with it. It's got good cameras, which is going to be good for YouTube as a career. Like, this isn't going to be like my permanent career. Like, that's the thing about YouTube, that you're going to have to put yourself to realize if you want to be a YouTuber. It cannot be a permanent career, and that's why some YouTubers fall off and some don't. Because you're not just going to skyrocket and become the most popular on YouTube, like, in one day. So, yeah, it's good to have an actual job. And then, you know, if you want to take the next level and go into business and all that, then that's also a different thing. That's off topic from what I'm talking about here, but yeah. As a YouTuber or a person that likes social media, this is for you. If you want to do gaming, this is for you. Then I'm going to show you what will also be for you if you are into gaming, but you cannot afford what's new out there. So let's say you want top-notch premium. Well, you're going to go for the S series, of course. A series are pretty good too, but S series is top-notch. So there's one thing carriers do not talk about, is that you can pick up your phone from the carrier, but some carriers, what they'll do, they will screw your phone up. Or you will get like a faulty phone sometimes, or you will get a phone with somebody else's Facebook account. I've been there, done that with my first ever phone, which was the LG Aristo, which I first started off with YouTube in. And then I slowly got better at editing, but I'm still working my way up there. So let's go look at let's look further into detail with this. Okay, so we got the S10e, which would be considerably outdated soon. I would not recommend. I'd say something like the S20 series is definitely worth the pickup. S10, if you don't care about lack of updates, you can go with that, but S9's been recently discontinued and S10's going to be headed for next. So I'd recommend S20 because it's 2022. It's the 2020 phone. Why wouldn't you want to pick up something that's a year or two behind that's still going to last you and last even longer than after the updates? You know, I've had phones that pass the updates. Like I've had this LG Aristo, the first ever LG Aristo, as my first phone, and it still lasted after the updates. The only thing that lacked was speed, but besides that, it's never ever failed me. I've never had issues with texting or calling. I've only had issues with gaming because it's obviously a budget phone, and LG's out of business, so you want to go with a company that's going to stay in lane, like Apple or Samsung. It all depends on your preference. But let's go further in detail here before I decide to end off the video here. As you can see, here's the seller. And then you want to make sure to check here, lifespan on BackMarket. You want to make sure they've been doing this for quite a while because these newer sellers can scam you. And some of these customer satisfactions can also scam you too. It's just like Amazon. You can receive a stolen phone because with Amazon, I've received a stolen phone from Amazon 2 times in a row, 1 or 2 times in a row. And I was not happy with what I purchased off of there because I was trying to get an iPhone XR during the time for, you know, to get better stuff like a better camera, a decent, halfway decent phone. And I was not happy with what I received. I received a screwed up, stolen phone, and their company, they had their company phone line there too, left there for anything like issues, and we called up and they were not in service. So that's the scary part about Amazon is that you can buy stuff, but sometimes customer satisfaction is where they really screw up. And ever since I've told people about BackMarket, like my friends and all that, they've been using this recently. And they've been using it to prepare themselves for college. Like they need college materials, like a new phone, new headphones. So let's say you want one of the more affordable iPhones. Well, this is where you're going to head straight to the iPhone 11, of course. And you want to get in good condition so you don't have a chance of scratches. I would not recommend getting Excellent. It's more expensive. Yeah, you'd probably be like, oh yeah, it's $20 more. Well, let's be realistic here. You have $500 and this costs $281. Why would you spend $20 more and get this and then have, like, let's say 500, 400, 300? So let's see. Get the calculator out. Let's be realistic here. Sounds kind of nerdy, but I'm going to be realistic here. You have $500. Then you minus it. $307. You're going to be broke as a joke. We're going to be realistic here. We're going to go for the cheapest price. And especially if you want more storage, it's going to cost more. It's going to cost $300. I've been using a 64 gigabytes for a while as a person, and this is why I stick with Samsung, because I care about quality, but I care about what I get with that quality. I don't care about just the quality. I care about what I'm getting with the quality. I care about my storage. I care about my price. I care about, you know, the phone itself. Everybody's got a different preference, like I said before. There's different colors, of course. You can get it cheaper with Product Red. You can get it cheaper. But like I said before, you do want to check the specifications. Fully unlocked, of course. Fully unlocked. And that's what you're going to check when you're here. And you're going to also check here too to make sure you can pay for it. So, that's my review on BackMarket. They also have deals. Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. So let's say you want to go to get AirPods. That's not my gist here. But they're cheaper now because the Pros 2 are coming out. But it's very affordable, and I'd recommend picking up the Gen 3 over the Pros. Not because they're just newer, but they're more affordable too. Okay, let's go here. And you get in good condition. Roughly around the same price. And that's fair grade. That's the part they don't tell you about on some selling websites, is that you've got to look closely into it. You can even get student discounts here. And then you can get cell phones here. Anything. Computers, laptops, tablets. You just want to look deeply into all of this though. See? You can get a 1 terabyte Xbox One X for that price. You can get a bunch of things here for cheap, affordable. I have that Switch, but I have it in gray. But yeah, they have it all here. They even got the newer Xbox here too, for a cheap price. So why not take advantage of these deals? This is what BackMarket has to offer you. Now, if you have the app, you can test your device when you get it received in the mail or post office at your doorstep, whatever you have received it where from. You can test it out in the app and it will check for display issues. It will check for all kinds of issues within the app. So, if you consider this website, you should consider the app for sure. I will see y'all in the next. Please like, subscribe for more, and comment what you think.